Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Melissa if you haven't been here before. Today what we're going to do is we're going to be playing with the Serendipity palette by Alien Cosmetics. This has been out for a little bit and I bought it when it first came out, but they just started doing a pre-order again. So in case you want to get it, I was going to kind of go through and play with it a little bit and see what I think about it. So if that's something you want to see, then just keep watching. Alright, I got my hair up. I'm going to take off my glasses. I did my brows with the Joa brow pencil in Ebony. And I prime my eyes with the Sigma eyeshadow base primer in Ignite. I also put on a little bit of lip balm, the Milani Fruit Fetish Pumpkin Spice Lip Balm to moisturize my lips a little bit. Same thing I normally do with all that, but I did all that before I got on camera, and now we're going to get into this palette. Alright, the first shade I'm going to go into is this brown up here. I'm going to put that in my crease as my transition shade. That's kind of the only transition shade got going on here other than the yellow. Could do the yellow, but we're going to go with the brown. I'm going to try to go in lightly just so it's not so dark. I barely put any on my brush and it's still super pigmented. Alright, now I'm going to go into this kind of Kelly green color, and I'm going to put that in my outer corner, maybe a little bit in my crease. Alright, and now I'm going to take this forest green down here and I'm going to use that to deepen up my outer corner. These shades are so pigmented. Like, I'm telling you, I'm just touching into the pan about 4 times or so, and it's giving me so much pigment. It's crazy. Alright, so now I'm gonna take this Duochrome shade and I'm gonna put it in on the other half of my lid as the star of the show. I have a cotton round, some micellar water, and I'm just going to clean up my edges. Alright, I'm going to take the Revlon Photo Ready Prime Plus Mattifying and Pore Reducing Makeup and Skincare Primer. It's a really long name. And I'm just going to dot a little bit of that on my face. And for foundation today, I'm going to use the Misha Perfect Cover BB Cream in number 21. And I'm going to dot that on my face. This always looks like real gray at first, but it really blends out to look fine in the end. I really like this. And since I'm using a BB cream, I wanted to use something with a little more coverage as my concealer. So I'm using the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer in Porcelain. And I'm going to dot that on my under eyes. And I'm going to blend that out. I just set my concealer with the number 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Finishing Powder in Light. And for bronzer, I'm taking the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It Bronzer in 01 Light. I'm going to use that to warm up the face. What kind of movies have y'all been watching? I was watching Home Alone before I came on camera while I was cleaning my brushes and doing a few things I needed to do before I got on camera, like put on sunscreen, stuff like that. But yeah, I was watching Home Alone. Okay, I'm going to use the Alien Cosmetics blush palette that I just used not too long ago in a video. And I think I'm going to take this one called Virtue. And I might top it a little bit with this one called Angelic. We'll just see how it looks. Yeah, my husband's been watching The Mentalist, binge watching it. And we were watching Supernatural, but when he went to work, we got to a point to where we hadn't seen as many of the episodes. And so I wanted to wait till he got home. I'm putting on that Angelic. I wanted to wait till he got home to, watch them. And we just got to watching something else and haven't gotten back to Supernatural yet. We did that. We were watching Fringe too, and we did the same thing. We have a habit of doing that, like watching a bunch of the seasons, and then when you get to almost the end, not being able to finish it because we get stuck on something else. Now that I got my cheeks all rosy, I'm going to take ColourPop Flexitarian Super Shock Cheek Highlighter. And I'm just going to add that to the high points of my face. Going over my brow, other brow, down my nose, Cupid's bow, chin. I'm going to go in with the ColourPop and Raw Beauty Christie gel liner in Spare Time. I think that might match my look a little bit. We'll see. I'm just going to take it on my waterline. Alright, now that I got that on, I'm going to take this deep hunter green and I'm going to put it underneath my lower lash line. I'm going to take a little bit of ColourPop Flexitarian that I used as my highlighter and use it as my inner corner highlight. Alright, so now I'm going to hop off here, throw on some Thrive Cosmetics mascara, and I'll be right back. For lips, I'm going to use the ColourPop Lippy Stick in Hike House. And I'm going to put that on my lips real quick. I hate doing lower lash mascara. I poke myself in the eye and it still hurts. Had a mishap, but I always hate doing lower lash mascara. That's like my least favorite thing, doing my makeup. But I'm going to take the MAC Prep and Prime Fix It Setting Spray. Alright, well this is the final look using the Alien Cosmetics Serendipity palette. And it's Serendipity, the artist, that did a collab with Alien Cosmetics. And they actually did the artwork on here too. So, very, very talented. I think it's really pretty. But I really enjoyed this palette. The Duochrome shade, I had to kind of pack it on a little bit. I was having a hard time picking it up with my brush. But other than that, everything blended out well. Everything was, it was super pigmented. Like literally I tapped into the pan like 2 or 3 times and I had so much pigment that it was crazy. But y'all know I really love Alien Cosmetics and Alien Cosmetics formula, so it's not a surprise that I enjoyed this palette. But I really love the look that I came up with. I think it's really pretty. I love this Duochrome shade on the lid. It just looks so pretty. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I could see it a minute ago just going back and forth with my eyes. But I'm real happy with it and I hope y'all like it too. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please hit the like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already. I'd love for you to become a part of our family here. Also ring the bell so you can be notified whenever I upload my amazing content. And that's going to be all for me today. I hope you're staying happy, staying healthy, taking care of yourselves, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.